Hey guys, today for Psych Cinema, we're going to be diving into Tony Stark's brain.
Sounds exhausting.
Now, there's a lot to digest here.
Yeah, apparently I'm volatile, self-obsessed, don't play well with others.
That I didn't know.
Textbook narcissism. Agreed?
But today, we're just going to focus on his ADHD. Tony Stark canonically has ADHD. In fact, once in the comics, he even stated it was his only superpower. We're going to dive into why that is in just a couple minutes, but first, let's get the rundown on ADHD. It's commonly thought that the ADHD brain lacks dopamine, but that's only half the story. The brain actually has plenty of dopamine, but there are too many dopamine receptors and not enough to go around. While dopamine isn't the only neurotransmitter at play, it is the one with the biggest impact. Dopamine is thought to regulate attention, motivation, mood, sleep, the fight or flight response, arousal, and movement or motor skills. So someone with ADHD might behave a lot differently than a neurotypical. I actually have ADHD, which is why I can't wait to dive into Tony Stark, because he is the best, most realistic depiction of hyperactive presenting ADHD.
Boy, you know me so well.
The DSM-5 lists two types of presentations. The first is hyperactive and the second is inattentive.
I say, is it too much to ask for both?
Tony Stark presents predominantly hyperactive, but he does have inattentive qualities, which is normal for men. Let's start with his more commonly reported, less disruptive symptoms and then delve into the more noticeable and more awesome ones. First off, we have fidgeting or tics. This is when the individual just can't seem to sit still. They might spin in their chair or snap their fingers or have a fidget. I didn't even do that on purpose.
User feels sluggish at plus 40 altitude.
People are relying on you to be Iron Man, and you've disappeared, and all I'm doing is putting out your fires and taking the heat for it.
Kickstart the cube.
I'm Howard Stark, and everything you'll need. We have come aboard if I couldn't handle pointy things.
Because their attention regulation tends to malfunction at times, a lot of the times, people with ADHD have a high distractibility and a flighty attention span.
Pick up now where we left off. Please.
Yes, sir.
Can I have your attention?
Absolutely.
Quite possibly at this moment, operational.
And I just want to try to make good. Can I move this? This is crazy. It's like a Ferris wheel going. I'm trying to get some.
How's it working out for you?
It's I'm sorry. I don't want to get off on the wrong foot. Do I look at the patch or the eye?
Directly because of this, they may have trouble discerning priorities.
There's nothing more important to me than the expo. It's my primary point of concern. I don't know why you're.
Expo is your ego going crazy.
Wow. Look at that. That's modern art.
You ever tried shawarma? There's a shawarma joint about 2 blocks from here. I don't know what it is, but I want to try it.
We're not finished yet.
And then shawarma after.
No, Tony,
No,
you
it's a
have to go to
complete
the
answer.
hospital.
I don't
the
have
doctor
to do
has
anything.
to look at her.
Hogan,
What on
drive.
earth for?
Cheeseburger first.
What are you thinking?
What?
What are you thinking?
Hey, I'm thinking I'm busy and you're angry about something. You know what keeps going through my head? Where's my sandwich?
People with ADHD tend to get called out for having no filter, and they're prone to interrupting people.
Tony, you're being uncharacteristically non-hyperverbal.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop saying they. I'm talking about myself at this point. Roll it.
Hey, May. How you doing? What are you wearing? Something skimpy, I hope. You look fantastic.
Why, thank you very
But
much.
that's unprofessional. What's on the docket? Give me a fat beat to beat my biceps.
Shit!
Language! I'm sure if he still made weapons, Stark would be neck deep.
Wait, hold on. How is this now about me?
I'm sorry, isn't everything?
Mr. Stark. Oh, Jensen.
I finally met a man called Hope. You know, the question I get asked most often is, Tony, how do you go to the bathroom in the suit? Just like that.
Listen well, brother. I'm listening.
It's your idea, by the way. Those people are on payroll,
Everything was
and
my
you won't
idea.
make a decision.
I don't care about the liberal
I can't-
agenda anymore. It's boring. Boring. I'm giving you a boring word.
I'm no expert.
In prostitution, of course not. You're a senator. Come on.
I'm no expert in weapons.
We also like to ramble, and we're not the best at staying on topic in a conversation. Let's all be thankful I made a script beforehand.
If I never got to express, and by the way, this is somewhat revelatory to me, and if I don't care, I mean, I care, it would be nice. I'm not expecting you to look, here's what I'm trying to say. I'm just going to say it.
Let me just stop you right here, okay?
Also, I have to figure out this vice president thing, right?
Right. I wonder who I'm calling right now. Oh, that's the vice president. You know what, now that I think about it, oh, God, my original wound. 1983, all right? I'm 14 years old, I still have a nanny? That was weird. Who said that? What does that even mean? Doesn't matter. I said it because he said it. So now, he was famous and basically getting said by 2 well-known guys. I'm going to start again.
It's too real. It's too real. We are famously forgetful of dates, names, and big details.
You know, Christine, ever heard from Vanity Fair? You guys know each other?
Hi. Yes. Yes.
Yes, roughly.
we do.
Try not to burn the house down before Monday.
Okay, so it's Monday. That is good to know. I will plan my toga party accordingly.
This was a board of directors meeting.
This was a board of directors meeting? You're the spiderling. Crime-fighting spider. You're Spider-Boy?
Spider-Man.
Right. Army.
Tony?
So what are we doing?
That's right here.
One more round. There it is. That was easy. So sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hey, Tony. You remember me?
Sure don't.
I'm allowed to have plans on my birthday.
It's your birthday.
Yes.
I knew that. Already?
What's your social security number?
5.
5.
Carrie.
Christy.
I'm almost out of power. I gotta get out of this thing. I'll be right there.
Did you bring me strawberries? Did you know that there's only one thing on Earth that I'm allergic to?
strawberries. This is progress, Pepper. I knew there was a correlation between you and this.
Why am I not surprised?
Don't take it personally. I don't remember what I had for breakfast.
Gluten-free waffles, sir.
That's right.
We exhibit poor time management.
Have a 9:30 dinner.
Perfect. I'll be there at 11.
Your flight was scheduled to leave an hour and a half ago.
That's funny. I thought with it being my plane and all, that it would just wait for me to get there.
For 3 hours, you got me standing.
Waiting on you now. Let's go. Okay, what about the press? Because you only had the job for a week. That's going to seem...
What, with you, it's like dog years.
We have difficulty with organization.
You don't need this. What's all this stuff doing on top of my desk? That's my phone. That's a picture of me and my dad. Right there. Garbage. All that stuff. I'm not taking it down. Blood on my mat. Handle it.
Very notably, we tend to behave recklessly and impulsively.
What? There's the door. I didn't expect that.
Sir, there are still terabytes of calculations needed before an actual flight is a job.
Jarvis, sometimes you gotta run before you can walk. What? Got any other bad ideas?
I've also prepared a safety briefing for you to entirely ignore.
Which I will. I cracked the Pentagon's firewall in high school on a dare.
Back off.
Oh, I'm starting to want you to make me. Crazy, huh? Watch this.
I never know if you're gonna kill yourself or wreck the whole company.
I think I did okay.
If you don't think that sounds like a superpower, you'd be right. Those were more like the trade-offs. Every power comes at a cost. That said, there are a myriad of things that we can do way better than neurotypicals. Let's start with hyperfixation. When something grabs our interest, we enter a period of extreme focus that can last from hours to days. During that period, we retain information like a sponge. We are extremely productive, and there's almost nothing that can pull us away from it.
I tinkered.
Sir, may I remind you that you've been awake for nearly 72 hours?
Focus up, ladies.
When did you become an expert in thermonuclear astrophysics?
Last night. Let's go to you. I'm the best.
During hyperfixation, however, our sense of time is morphed. We may prioritize whatever we're focusing on over things like responsibilities or our health even. Yeah, guess what I did all of last night? Like, all night. It was this. And sometimes whatever we're focused on might not be productive or necessary in itself, and not every project works out.
Tinker with that.
I guess 72 hours is a long time between siestas.
What is that?
This is your in-flight meal.
Did you just make that?
Yeah. Where do you think I've been for 3 hours?
So last time you got a good night's sleep.
Einstein slept 3 hours a year.
So maybe you're wondering, what are we so distracted with all the time? The truthful answer is the little things in life. We actually will notice details that most neurotypicals will not, because our attention is stuck in the smaller, more finer corners of the scene. It makes us very good detectives.
What does that look like to you, Jarvis? Not unlike an atom. That man is playing Galaga. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
Because you know that's all fake. It's all done on a computer. It's like that video.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like those UFOs over Phoenix? Well, how do we know? Please be a secret door. Please be a secret door. Please be a secret door.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
I want one.
No.
One of the littler known and my personal favorite superpower, we are great under pressure. If we're panicking, that's when you can start panicking. Otherwise, because our cortisol and dopamine are already so low to begin with, a stressful situation brings them up to about normal levels. So we're busy keeping a level head while everyone else is stuck in a panic. Remember that scene from X-Men? Imagine Quicksilver saving people from bullets. I promise that's how it feels.
This is where I don't want to be. Give me work, we're fine.
Gently lift the wire.
You know, I don't think that I'm qualified to do this.
No, you're fine. You are the most capable, qualified, trustworthy person I've ever met. You can do great. Sure that when you pull it out, you don't pull out that there's a magnet at the end of it. That was it.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I'm just going into cardiac arrest.
I thought you said this was safe. Tony,
what?
It's gonna be okay.
Is
okay,
it?
it's gonna be okay. I am gonna make this okay.
Oh, is that so hard? That's fine, right?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I feel great. You okay?
Power at 400% capacity.
How about that?
Doc, we need a plan of attack.
I have a plan. Attack. That's the thing about smart guys. They always cover our ass.
Whatever.
Directly because of this, we tend to get things done last second. This is due tomorrow, by the way. This is a project for school.
Ah, better late than never. Bang! You should be gone by now. You should already been gone.
I am just beyond terrified.
Here it comes. 3, 4.
Shut up.
5, 4, 3. Told you.
Because we're always working under diamond curating pressure, we are naturally good problem solvers, inventors, and creative thinkers.
Contrary to popular belief, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just a guy looking for a needle in the world's biggest haystack.
How do you find it?
Pretty simple. You bring a magnet.
Doesn't look like it's gonna be an easy fix.
Trust me, I know I'm good at this stuff.
You've been called the Da Vinci of our time. What do you say to that?
Absolutely ridiculous. I don't paint.
So despite our many faults of the brain,
Do you have medication?
Nope.
Do you need to be on it?
Probably.
What you need is time to get your mind right. I'm serious.
I'm being responsible. That's a new direction for me.
people with ADHD tend to bring perspective and detail to the table, making them someone you definitely want on your team, so long as you have coffee and fidgets.
Point is, you're welcome.
We're adjourned. We're adjourned for today. Okay. You've been a delight.
I hope you learned something today and remember that these videos are just for fun. Or in this case, a grade. Next time!